Okay, let's see if we can make this look good. Right. Sorry, I got a water dripping down my back, or should I say sweat. It is a bit hot today. So, see what we can do with this image. It looks really colourful. Going to add some contrast to this. Actually, what did we do just then? We just zeroed it. Actually, going to take out some contrast. This will look better with less contrast. Okay, let's see what we can do with this image. We'll see what size it is. What is it? It says ages 7+. This is the image we're doing, and it's the front of this, where inspiration lives. So this is the opera house. It's obviously an opera house guide. This is nice and colourful, so we're going to use that. And we're just going to try and cut off the ages 7+. So we're going to try and put that up. How am I going to do this? So, folks, we're going to try and line this up with the edge. So we'll try and line it up as best as we can with the edge, but we've got to lift it up a bit so we don't have the 7+ thingy ruining our composition. So unfortunately we're having a bit of trouble here, folks. This is not an easy thing to do. So we're just going to have to fold these pages over to give it a bit of extra weight. And we're just going to drop the dock feeder on it. And we've got to make an estimate how big we're going to make it. So I think it's going to be about 141.4. But because we're moving it to the left, one has to be a bit larger. So the horizontal needs to be a bit larger. So we're going to make it 150. So let's see how we go with that guesstimation. Hopefully our original has been put properly on the glass. Some originals are just not easy to do. Let's see how this one turns out. Yeah, it's almost there. It looks good. It looks a bit wishy-washy. Doesn't look as black as I'd like it to be. This is a bit short. It's going to need a bit of extra length. So 150 is just a little bit short of what we actually need. So we're going to have to make it 150 something. So 150, make it 155. Just wondering if maybe we might make the contrast a little less lighter. We'll make it a slightly bit more contrasty. Just add some contrast. Let's see how we go. Okay, let's see how that looks. That looks a lot better now. So now we've got the length. It still looks a bit wishy-washy, but I guess when you have it on a low contrast, you've got to expect that. So I'm wondering where we're going to make this the centre of our job. So I'm thinking maybe that's going to be the centre. So let's just get printing. So wondering if we're going to change this, if maybe we're going to make it a bigger one on the horizontal, make this part touch to make it look better as a mirror image. So I just changed my mind just then. So we're going to make it 100, and we're going to dare to go 170. It's going to be quite distorted along the horizontal, stretched. But this is art, So yeah, photocopier art or copier configuration art. So let's see how we go with this. I just spat on my phone, sorry folks, but you didn't see that, fortunately. Anyway, that looks a lot better now. We've got it stretching. You can see the difference. That's the first one, or the second one actually, and this is the finished one. That looks good. I'm wondering if we're going to go any further or maybe leave it like that. But we wanted that to be more closer to the centre. I'm just trying to work out if we're going to go, we're going to keep it at that. So it's a nice little setting. I'm thinking I might, maybe a little bit of extra percentage might have helped, but I'm thinking maybe not. Maybe we don't want to go too far with it. So out it comes. But yeah, this is interesting stuff for kids, 7 years and up. Although I don't have time to go to theatre and shit like that. I'm not into theatre and performances that much. I don't have time for it. I'm busy working on my TV. What? Yeah, hoping some of my stuff will go to air on TV. Maybe if the channels permit it. If my work is good enough. I've been thinking mostly about YouTube and Facebook, but YouTube and Facebook and other social media just doesn't have the same coverage as free-to-air TV. So I'm hoping maybe my work is this good, you know, that I am good at what I do and I want to be recognised as an artist. And I think TV is a lot more effective than social media, but social media must not be scoffed at either, because social media is a good thing to use in tandem. So, but you know, I'm just hoping. I'm not holding my breath too much if my shit's going to make it. But I'm still got, even if I don't have TV, I still have social media anyway, so I can still create a cult following with my stuff. It may not be as good, but it's better than nothing. It's better than the old days where recognition was gained through hanging your stuff on gallery walls and being recognised from an actual art gallery, whereas social media is like an art gallery, but it's better because I can show you guys, the audience, how the work is created, not just the finished result. Because if you just see my stuff hanging on a gallery wall, you may not be able to appreciate just how tricky and technically difficult photocopier art or copier configuration art can be. You think it's done with machinery, so it's simple, it's easy, but it's not always. It's often very difficult and technical, so the video is the best way to showcase what I'm doing so you guys can appreciate it more. But anyway, enough of that. I think now we can call it quits.